88.3 in Cincinnati. I just felt like I had to repeat that. This is Ramblin' Rob. You're listening to the greatest story ever told here. Thanks again for listening. WAIF, as a community radio station, serves only to open its airwaves to responsible, divergent points of view. The opinions expressed on this program do not reflect those of WAIF, its staff, its board of trustees, or any other person besides myself, or my guests, or my co-host, Jesse Barnes. So, yeah, it's just us, man. So, you'll find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook or look me up on YouTube. Got a lot of good stuff there, about 160 old programs there for you guys to check out. Got a lot of ground to cover today in Grateful Dead history, which we'll get to in just a little bit. A couple shout-outs a little bit later, let you guys know what the weather report is. And also, we will try to let you guys know what Jordan's Jam is, which I'll give you a little sneak peek at. We're going to call it the short little Ripple version there. It's a single version of Ripple that was a bonus track on the American Beauty soundtrack album. So, in case you guys are wondering who's coming up here on the greatest story ever told, well, I can fill you in real quick. We're going to be featuring a lot of good artists from Grateful Fest tonight. Of course, I'm going to go up there this weekend, check out some of these great Grateful Dead tribute bands. They've got a great lineup, too, man. I mean, the Golden Gate Wingmen, Maui Pranksters, check those guys out. They were actually in studio last week. Cornmeal, Melvin Seals, Diesel Dog, Adam's Ale, Adam's Urza Group. So, all kinds of good stuff.
I believe Deadhead, Ohio was just added, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Deadhead, Ohio was just added there. That's always a good thing. I checked those. It's been probably a year since I was able to check those guys out.
I caught up with them back in May, I think. Yeah, I saw him at a small bar in Columbus. Our good friend Travis Gates sat in on bass with him that night.
Ooh, that's always good. Yeah, I see Birdman giving the thumbs up on that one. That's cool. Yeah, we have some good guests coming in addition to the Maui Pranksters. In case you guys missed it, we're in last week. They're going to be playing up at Grateful Fest. An early set. They're playing, I think, noon on Friday. Yeah. So, yeah, the wife and I are going to try to get up crazy early tomorrow morning and run up there and at least get up there by noon or 1 and check out some of their set.
It's completely worth crawling out of your tent for.
Yeah, no. Well, we actually sleep in the Suburban. We call it the Hippie Hilton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got a queen-size air mattress, fans, electrical ports, heating, air conditioning.
When I used to go when I used to go do festivals by myself, I always slept in my Trailblazer, but it's kind of impractical with kids and all that.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
Yeah,
but it's weatherproof.
There's actually a really funny picture of me passed out on the front seat at All Good one year.
Oh yeah. Don't want to talk about All Good. That place. We were just discussing that at dinner. Yeah. It's not all good. Emily and the Lost Cat Ramblers will be coming in next week. Excited about that one. They make a triumphant return. Also, August 6th, Evan Ray, one of our favorites, will be in studio. Really enjoy his music. He's played over at my house even, so yeah, that's how much I like him. On the 13th of August, we're going to be featuring some of those great regional acts that I like to feature, a lot of the festival bands that we get a chance to check out. This one is the Wham Bam Special. Yeah. Have you been to Wham Bam?
I've been to Wham Bam. Wham Bam's a good time. Actually, I saw you at Wham Bam last year.
Yeah,
I still have your exclusive Ramblin' Rob button that you got.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got some hot off the presses Ramblin' Rob, some new buttons coming out. I'm gonna get them up at Grateful Fest this weekend. So, yeah, they are blinged up a little bit and made them all small, the little small ones, and blinged them up.
Make them shine.
Yeah. Scotty did us some good work there. On the 20th of August, Blue Moon Soup is going to be in studio. And then rolling through September on the 3rd, Dave Moses will be stopping in. Also, next after that, on the 10th, the Family Band will be in studio. Phone interview the next week with Dave Katz from Acoustic Hookah. Yeah. And also Lyle Runner will be in studio, so we're going to have to make sure we tell the women to stay at home and lock up the liquor.
Let it flow.
And then we also
cabinet.
we'll do wrapping up September with Izzy Stetar in studio. He just got married, so big congrats to him. One of my Facebook friends and an artist I really like seeing. He's kind of different. He can that boy can rock out now. I don't know if you've heard him, but yeah, we'll check him out.
Right on.
Okay, well, I think we put Ramblin here. We're going to feature some good information for you folks, and then we've got some acts from Grateful Fest in a little bit. We're going to roll through, I think, a couple more Grateful Dead tunes. I didn't get a chance to finish up the remastered, the extras part on this American Beauty, so there's like 3 songs left. And then, like I said, we'll be featuring some music from Grateful Fest. What else you got, Jess? Anything else you think you brought in? Any surprises?
I've got surprises.
Okay, well, that's good. So check us out each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Only on WAIF. Okay, well, let's get on with some music. I'm sure you guys aren't tuning in to listen to me talk here.
I bet you they are. I bet you there's like at least 30 people right now that are just like, yeah, I can listen to those guys talk all day.
Okay, well, okay. You can call in and talk to Jesse. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I've got a great voice for, especially on the phone, you know. I'm kind of fat too, so I breathe heavy.
Oh, there you go.
Like that.
Oh, excellent. Okay, well, we're going to get the phones are already lighting up. We better just
yeah,
I know. That was fast, wasn't it? Jeez, oh, gosh. All right, guys, we'll check you guys out here in just a few.
Okay, I'll be right there, guys. Hey. Oh, Deb, come on in. I thought you were the radon test guys.
The who test guys?
Didn't you see the paper Sunday? The Surgeon General issued another warning.
Oh, like the cigarette warning?
Exactly. Only now they're saying radon causes lung cancer. For non-smokers like us, radon is the #1 cause of lung cancer.
You're kidding me, right? I have a smoke-free home and my family can still get cancer from radon?
Yep. That's why the Surgeon General says every home should be tested for radon.
But I don't smell any radon in my house.
No, nobody can smell radon. It's odorless, colorless, and tasteless. It just comes up from underground and seeps into your house.
Oh, great.
No, hey, it's no big deal. Even if they find high levels of radon, it can easily be fixed. My brother just had his house fixed. Now that's the radon test guys.
So how did you find them?
First, you go to the EPA website.
Learn more. Visit the EPA at epa.gov/radon. That's epa.gov/radon.
Mommy, I'll get it. Oh, I'll be right there.
Me too.
Recent increases in smuggling are putting American food sources at risk. People and businesses are smuggling live birds and poultry products to sell online, in specialty groceries or outdoor markets. They may think they are simply catering to their customers' tastes, but what they are really importing is trouble. Importing outside USDA safeguards is not only illegal, it threatens American food production. Smuggled poultry products or smuggled birds can bring in diseases, such as exotic Newcastle disease or avian influenza, bird flu, into the U.S. We need your help to make sure that what is grown and raised here stays safe from foreign pests and disease. If you suspect a business is importing or selling illegal birds or poultry products, call the Agriculture Hotline at 1-800-877-3835. You can make an anonymous report or find out exactly which products are prohibited. America's food supply is too important to let smugglers put it at risk. Report smuggled birds and poultry products.
A message from the United States Department of Agriculture.
Awesome tunes and always Grateful Dead. Yeah, Ramblin' Rob, well, he's your host. Streaming on the web from coast to coast. Check it as you do from shows of old. It's Ramblin' Rob's greatest story ever told.
Bring out today.
Here's the neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. Your typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings. Dallas, got a soft machine. Close to New Orleans. find at home. One of these days, man, I gotta get going. Out of the door, down to the street all alone. Truckin' like the Duda man once told me, you got to lay your hand. Sometimes cards ain't worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down. Sometimes the lights all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me what a long strange ship it's been. What in the world ever became a sweet shame? She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on reds and vitamin C and cocaine. All a friend can say is, ain't it a shame? Truckin' like the buffalo, I've been thinking, got to mellow slow. Next time you pick a place to go, just keep truckin' on. Staring out of the hotel window, got if they're gonna kick the door in again. I like to get something before I travel, but if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in. Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin, knocked out, gets to wearing thin, just won't let you. You're sick of hanging around, you leave like a travel. Get tired of traveling, you wanna settle down. I get thinking, revoke your soul for trying. Get out of the door and line and look all around. Sometimes the lights all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me what a long strange trip it's been. Truckin', I'm a-going home. Oh, baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and bash my bones. Get back truckin', oh.
Truckin, got my chips in. Home, oh baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and flash my phones. Get back truckin'. Oh, 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 oh.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow, you choose to lead, must follow. But if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. Da 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 da.
That was the studio version of Ripple there. That was our Jordan's Jam. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Pleasant as always.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah. I always like Ripple, man. It's a good tune. It's a good tune.
Can't go wrong with it.
No, you really can't. Even when Jane's Addiction does it, it's still pretty cool. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Dedicated, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should bring in Dedicated. That was a good album. I used to have that on cassette tape. Yeah, that was an old one for sure.
Maybe we should have like a Dead covers week. You know?
Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that's easy. Okay. That's easy.
Oh, true.
Especially nowadays with the internet, for darn sure.
How about a Dead opening act week?
Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I used to have early on. One of the features of the program was I did a song each week with a special guest, because they've had a lot of special guests.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that Jordan's Jam with us. It's a nice little ripple. Okay, well, let's get on with a little bit of Today in Grateful Dead history. Jesse's looking through our great big bin of blue cards here. In a little bit, he's going to tell you about some of those great programs here on WAIF. You can get to WAIF's website, WAIF883.org. Check that out. We've got a new updated programming grid, a lot of new programs, too. So you definitely want to check that out. Today in Grateful Dead history, in case you kids missed it, which I know you didn't because you're all dedicated Deadheads. 1966, the Fillmore Auditorium, San Fran. That was a midnight hour with Mimi Farina and Joan Baez. Some of those special guests that we were talking about. 1967, Golden Gardens Beach, Seattle, Washington. That was an afternoon show. And then later on they did a show, which is a kick-butt show, the Eagles Auditorium. 1969, Longshoremen's Hall, San Francisco. 1970, another epic show. Euphoria Ballroom, San Rafael, California. That was a Love Light with Janis Joplin. One of only two they did both during that month. That was both of them epic, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. I think the one from the 16th's better, though.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. But, yeah, they get a little nasty on stage. Anyway, Pig and Janis, at least. A little flirty and stuff. So,
oh, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, check it out. 1972, the Dillon Stadium, Hartford, Connecticut. That was a couple songs in the second set. Dickie Betts came out. Barry Oakley came out. Also, let's see here. Johari Johansson came out. It was a tune without Phil there in the second set. And that was the first Mississippi half step. 1976, the Orpheum Theater, San Francisco, California. That was the last Stronger Than Dirt. Great tune there. Love that tune. I think that, that'd be a great one to wake up in the morning to. Like, set your alarm clock, like every morning, wake up to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it would depend on your situation. Some people, it might just scare them to death.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, might give them a heart attack. Not good. 1988, Greek Theater, Berkeley, California. That was drums with Baba Alatunji. That was a Rex Foundation benefit. I butchered that name for sure. FM broadcast also on that night on two different FM stations. 1990, Rich Stadium, Orchard Park, New York. That was the last blow away. Yay. Put that one to bed none too early, in my opinion. Cool tune every once in a while, then. 1994, RFK Stadium, Washington, D.C. That was the last time the guys played on today's date. Also, a belated happy birthday. Of course, he passed away many, many moons ago. On the 19th, actually, Keith's birthday. I'm in the future yet again. Keith's birthday. Keith Godchow. So, happy birthday to Keith here. We're going to miss it, but next week maybe we'll have some Keith Godchow. I know we'll have Emily and the Lost Cat Ramblers in the studio.
Maybe they'll do a Keith Godchow cover.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
that and I think he only does one tune, so yeah, that'd be easy. He only sings one song at least.
Well, yeah.
And it's not a bad tune. I mean,
he slept through a bunch of songs.
Yeah, I actually got, let's see, got most of the times he did sing, and let's see, I actually have, I think, 4 discs of him trying out with the band, the demos with Keith.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so it's pretty funny, some of the banter. I mean, it's not radio friendly, of course, but yeah, it's pretty funny, some of the banter.
I've got the Heart of Gold band with Keith and Donna on vinyl. Maybe we can find out one of these turntables around here work.
Yeah, they usually do. If the imps and fairies haven't cursed them. Yeah, they usually do.
Oh, right on. Well, I guess next week we're going to celebrate his birthday with... Oh, there goes that imp.
There goes that imp. There, I saw him running.
Yeah.
You ran right up the chair over my shoulder and round down the table.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that.
A good show here on WIAF, Jess, is which one you pick out of that great batch?
Waves of the New Age.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He just called in, actually, today.
Yeah. Right on. I tune down from the stress of the workday world and tune into Waves of the New Age to tune up to your higher self. Catch The Wave every Tuesday afternoon from 3 to 5 p.m. right here on WAIF 88.3 Cincinnati.
There you go. He just called in to remind Birdman, who's driving home probably listening, about the Cincy Blues Fest. You guys can check that out August 7th and 8th. And speaking of good things, Lyle's birthday bash down at Stanley September 17th. WAIF is going to split the pot with everybody, so I encourage everybody to come down with two, not just one, two pockets full of monies. And two pockets full of monies. Give us a little bit of that stuff. We'll split the pot with you. WAF will take something home. You guys will take something home. Everybody will leave a happy camper. And speaking of happy campers, since I'm going to be going up camping this weekend up at Nelson Ledges Quarry Park, doing a little snorkeling.
Are you going to be happy about it, though?
Oh, yeah. I brought the happy hat out. We're going to be happy. I'm actually bringing up my snorkeling gear. I haven't broke that out in a couple years, so if I hold my breath and then exhale like every bit of air, I can zip my suit up. So I don't know. Breathing's going to be difficult. But anyway,
it's only kind of important, you know. I mean, you're underwater, right? You should just
I'm snorkeling. I'm not going to dive. I'm just going to snorkel. Just leisurely float around on the surface. Hope I don't get attacked by any sort of aquatic creature that would eat me.
Think of everything that goes on at that park, and think of what creatures might be in that lake.
I know. That's why I'm going to wear a wetsuit. They do have They do have jellyfish though, but they're not stingy. But they actually. Hopefully they're listening up there. Hopefully. Couple people up there actually listening here at WAIF's website, WAIF883.org. I know I've got a lot of friends up there streaming. So a big shout out to Sarah, hey, and the
hi
people there on Shakedown Street. Sarah and Keith, a big fan of drums, except when they're setting up right next to my truck when I'm sleeping. But yeah, love the drum circles up there at Nelson Ledges. Don, Early Light Dies, and Travis, they're already up there. Big shout out to those guys.
Hi, Don. Hi, Travis.
Yeah, we checked out her. Did you check out her disco pizza banner?
No, no. Actually, yeah, I did see a picture of that.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. I will say that. So
I also saw a picture of her last night, and it looked like she only had one leg. I was kind of concerned.
That is concerning. Yeah.
Don, if you have both legs, let us know.
That's right.
We're concerned.
That's right. And if you are missing one leg, hopefully somebody up there will find it and give it back to you.
It would be helpful.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, we're going to get on with a little more music here. We're going to get a couple shout-outs, like I said, a little bit later, let you guys know what the weather report is. Told you about what's coming up. Maybe get on to a little Jordan's Jam, which you guys just missed. That was that little real short, sweet ripple there. Usually I play some long jammer, but then nice, sweet, short ripple. I figured ripple's a good tune.
Oh, yeah. Fitting.
Fitting. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good tune for sure. Let's see here. We're going to get into one of those acts that will be up there at Grateful Fest. Got a great lineup. I think we're going to do... Jesse picked out a good one here. This is fairly recent. This is from the Golden Gate Wingmen. Yeah, you guys like the Golden Gate Wingmen. They're from Golden Sales, Long Beach, California. Way back on February 7th, 2015. I guess that's fairly recent, huh?
Yeah, it's within the last 6 months.
Yeah. Well, don't forget to find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook. Also got a YouTube channel. If you like the Grateful Dead, check it out. You'll find all kinds of good stuff. And if you don't like the Grateful Dead, well, you probably want to just get lost.
Yeah, you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong dark alley.
Exactly. just holding it as long as the Grateful Dead did. Liberty from 2015. You gotta love that. Really excited to see John. I always really just dug the. I just love Dark Star, man. I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, I still love Dark Star. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, they've grown on me. Now. There was a time there when it was a little rough, but yeah, they're really smoking now. So hey.
I miss the free show that they used to put on in Springfield every year. That was always a whole lot of fun.
We were just discussing that the other day, and I don't. With Melissa, one of my Facebook, Melissa Wilson. But yeah, it's horrible. They used to treat us so kindly. They used to come by, give us free music. Now look at it. We don't get anything. Yeah, they forgot about Ohio. It's like, oh yeah, Ohio. It's the armpit of America. We're not going back there. No.
Maybe it's a non-compete with their own festival.
I was thinking the same thing. It was one of those deals where, coincidentally enough, if you want to see them in Ohio, you have another chance to pay money and check it out. So, yeah, the Dark Star Jubilee, which I officially kicked off the festy season at the Jubilee. So
it's a good time. I enjoy the Jubilee.
Yeah, they always have a smoking lineup. Always quite impressed by their lineup. Bring in just an eclectic mix. I mean, they had Keller Williams, 3 nights of Dark Star. Impressive.
My favorite thing about the entire festival is you can camp inside of the grounds.
Yeah, if you get there early enough, yeah, you can drive it. Or no, they did away with that, actually. Now you got everybody packs it in, I think, yeah.
Still, that's not...
Yeah, that would have been sweet when I was back, in the day seeing the Grateful Dead up there. That would have been sweet if we could just bring our stuff in and camp out after the show.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice.
I remember walking so far to get to my car at Buckeye Lake, like way further than anybody should ever have to walk to get to a car.
That's what I told someone when I was up there last year. I'm like, you see those fields across the road? Well, where you can't see anything where those trees are, I was several fields past that, like crazy far back. I parked so far back, there were cows looking at me when I stopped. I parked right in front of a barbed wire fence, triple wire, and there was a bunch of cows looking at me, and I didn't know where I was at. But yeah, it was a good time nonetheless. I mean, the cows probably had a great time.
That was where my first Grateful Dead show was.
Was it?
94 with Traffic opening.
Oh wow, that was good. Yeah, everybody likes Traffic. Well, I like Traffic.
I love Traffic. Hey, I actually have some Traffic with me. Maybe later we could listen to some Traffic.
There you go. Yeah, I like. I think I got one Traffic show from about 72-ish, I think, something like that. It's a good show. Well, let's quit babbling here and let's get on with more of that good music that you guys are listening to WAIF for. We're going to get on with one of the bands that will be up at the 2015 Grateful Fest, right up at Nelson Ledges Quarry Park, one of our favorite little secret spots. It's secret in as much as it's 5 hours away from Cincinnati, 4.5 hours. But yeah, you can, you got a little beach, some things that most festivals don't have. A little beach. You can do a little snorkeling, swimming, cliff diving. Well, we'll say cliff jumping. And in addition to you get Maui Pranksters, Golden Gate Wingmen, Melvin Seals. So, yeah, that's a really, really impressive lineup. I don't even know how much tickets are, but, yeah, you should check it out, people.
Worth every penny. Melvin Seals and JGB, to be honest, they're on point. They're really good.
Yeah, I've checked them out several times over the last couple of years. Well, here's a weird tune by Cornmeal. From 2014, March 8th.
That's last year.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Rex Theater.
Yeah.
It was on a Saturday.
Really? What was the weather like?
It's a little cloudy. Yeah. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. It was high, I think, 36.
Yeah.
Low of 18. And this one, of course, we always try to feature live music. Part of the reason why Jess is in here is he's a quote-unquote live music specialist.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah, that's what your business card says.
Yeah.
Live music specialist.
Live music specialist. Mm-hmm. Not a dead music specialist. But then again... Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Little Cornmeal there, covering Led Zeppelin. Trampling underfoot, kind of wishy-washy on that tune there.
Talking about food.
Yeah, but it's a cool tune, man. I like Trampling Underfoot. I think it's a little better than we were discussing the Crunge.
Oh, yeah.
That one gets under my skin, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why, but that one really gets under my skin. I love Led Zeppelin. I guess probably the first band I really cut my teeth on was Led Zeppelin, man. I mean, before I had the Grateful Dead. So, yeah.
That song was inspired by seeing James Brown.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I forget where I read that at, but they saw him in, I don't know, Paris or somewhere in Europe. And
makes sense.
they were cutting that album at the time and was like, oh, let's see if we can do this. And they kind of can't, but, you know.
Well, I'll tell you. Well, see, that's going to bring a good visual to mind. I mean, every time I hear that tune now, I'm going to think of James Brown breaking into the boardroom with a shotgun, yelling at people about using his bathroom. High on PCP.
Talking about my bathroom! You white English boys, quit aping my act.
That's right. But you guys are listening to The Greatest Story Ever Told, the Ramblin' Rob Show. Taper Jess is here. Thanks again for joining me on another week here. He's going to be coming in here as much as he can, as long as I can keep the van driving around his neighborhood with that shady character in back with a bottle of chloroform to get him in here. It works.
I like that.
It works.
I requested that. When you were like, hey, Jesse, do you want to come on and be a co-host? I was like, only if you get a van with chloroform to kidnap me when I least expect it.
Some creepy guy?
Yeah.
I did see the weirdest creepy guy when I was down in Florida. I saw one of those, this typical 1978-ish Chevy beat-up rust bucket creeper vans. Yeah. But it had all kinds of, like, crazy, like, kids' ice cream stickers on it. But it was all like rusty and like it's not really official.
Yeah. Oh.
It really like gave us like chills. We drove by going, man, that's just like a movie waiting to happen.
Free tickles with every ice cream.
Yeah, it was creepy. But anyway, we're not creepy. You're listening to Ramblin' Rob and Taper Jess. We do have some more music from Grateful Fest. We got a lot of good artists. You guys have already listened to a lot of great artists. And if you like what you're hearing, YouTube has a channel with about 160 old shows going back 3+ years. I will say the early ones are a little shaky. My intro to radio was a little shaky.
Nobody jumps into this.
My epic show, I think, I won't even tell you which one it was, but it was epic the first month. Oh, my God, it was the worst thing that could ever happen on radio, and I got it done in the very first month. So, anyway, let's get on with some more of that.
Does it involve a van with a creepy guy?
Not yet. That was the second month.
Oh.
We do have Melvin Seals and the Jerry Garcia Band coming up next on a great little tune, One Kind Favor. A rare one there. I think the Grateful Dead only did a little demo version of that, and I don't think they ever played it live. But, yeah. So, tune in each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m.
I had not had experience.
Now, Tricia loved the Turtles and feared long hair. Tricia wasn't schizophrenic, just senile at 23. She had no fun. She didn't neck. Only short, kinky-haired boys called her. They were ashamed of their bodies.
Truckin', got my chips cashed in. Keep truckin', like the Doo-Dog Man.
Now, I'd like to tell you that Tricia heard the Grateful Dead and left home and joined Fanny, and now can be seen skinny dipping at the Tropicana Motor Hotel pool in your town. But you're no fool. You'd complain. We'd get in trouble. Jerry Garcia probably would get busted again. So if you don't have the Dead's American Beauty album, we can say you're missing 42 minutes of pleasure in a world that's owned by thousands of little Trishas. American Beauty on Warner Brothers. Make your duck a grateful duck.
Just one kind favor, hearts of you. Just one kind favor, all acts of you. just one kind favor. How I ask of you. See that my grave is kept clean. Just one kind favor I ask of you. Just one kind favor I'll ask of you. Just one kind favor I'll ask of you. See that my grave is kept clean. If you ever hear that church bell tone, if you ever hear that church bell tone, oh, if you ever hear that church bell tone, you know by then I'm dead and gone. Dig my grave with a silver spade. Dig my grave with a silver spade. Oh, dig my grave with a silver spade. Just one kind favor I'll ask of you. Just one kind favor I'll ask of you. Just one kind favor I'll ask of you. See that my grave is kept clean. See that my grave is kept clean.
One kind favor there from Melvin Seals and the Jerry Garcia Band. Really dug that. That was a great version of that. It always is. Melvin Seals, great player, man. Great player. Oh, yeah. You're listening to Ramblin' Rob and Taper Jess here at WAIF, 88.3 FM Cincinnati. We're going to feature one of those acts. We've got a couple more tunes by the acts up at Grateful Fest. Great little fest I'm going to check out right up the road. 4 hours and 23 minutes away up the road at Nelson Ledges Quarry Park. I encourage everybody to come on up there and check me out. I'll be the hippie in the tie-dye. I'll be easy to find.
Yeah. Hippie in the tie-dye with facial hair, man. Like, you'll stand out in that crowd.
Right, exactly. Yeah. All I need's a, a Baja or something.
Oh, yeah.
Drug rug, as we used to call them. As the cops called them, drug rug.
Drug rug.
Drug rug. That hippie's holding. Bust him.
He's got something in there. I know it.
Okay, well, this is a band we had in studio last week. You got most of a tune they started off their set with here on The Greatest Story Ever Told. The Maui Pranksters. Yeah, this will be their last performance for the year. I think they're, well, at least for the summer, at least they're going back to sunny Maui.
Must be nice.
Yeah, at least a couple of them at least are going back there. So, I hope they have a great time out there. It's nice and beautiful and sunny and blue water and green grass and high times forever. And, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Well, and here is the Maui Pranksters from their little jaunt in studio here at WAIF. I think it's Death Don't Have No Mercy, isn't it?
I do believe it is.
All right, well, let's check it out here, only on WAIF.
Don't give no time to get ready in this land.
Death don't give him no time to get ready. In this land, in this land, in this land. Come house, won't stay long. Look around the room, one mama be gone. Death don't have no more say in this land. Death don't have no more say in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land, this land, this land. Come your house that it wouldn't stay long. They'll come around and your family be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Little Maui Prankster there. Yeah, Maui Pranksters on Death Don't Have No Mercy. Can't wait to check them out tomorrow up at Grateful Fest. Yeah, I'm going to get up there early. Gonna get the coffee ready tonight so I can get up early and hit the trail early. Got the truck all packed up even. So
You leaving at 4 a.m.?
No. Hell no. I'm not even leaving at 4:20, man. I'm gonna have to just probably get up at 6-ish or 7-ish or so.
6.
Crossing my fingers when I say that. It is an off day, so. And I'm a hard-working man. I'm a son of a gun.
I have faith in you. I think you can do it. I think you can just snap right up, hop in the truck.
Yeah, it's coming from a guy who gets up at what you get, like 1:45 to go to work or something.
Somebody's got to bake that delicious, tasty bread.
Yeah, that's a valid point. That's a valid point. Unless you want to subcontract it to the Amish, they're very good at baking tasty bread.
True.
Wow. Yeah.
True.
Whew, goodness.
We bake it like the Amish, but I can't say any more about that.
A couple shout-outs here. Wanted to let everybody know that Mary Jo, big shout-out to you, Sam and Brian, the whole family. Thanks again for supporting Ramblin' Rob. Also, Chris and Chris, both on the west side and on the west coast. Big shout-out, Cindy and the kids. And all the people listening up at Nelson Ledges, Quarry Park, big shout-out to you guys. I'm anxious to get up there and enjoy some fun in the sun.
A shout out to Greg in Georgia. I know you're listening, man.
Okay, hey Joey, hey Georgia, how you doing, man?
In Georgia.
Yeah, I don't think we had I don't think we had a Georgia listener yet that I'm aware of.
Now
so.
we do.
Probably Soviet Georgia if I look on YouTube. I was looking at the YouTube how many, because you can go really get analytic there and actually find out what country these people are streaming your stuff or listening to your show at. And yeah, I mean, I counted almost 40 different countries checking out my stuff on YouTube. I thought that was pretty impressive.
In Soviet Georgia?
I don't know if that was one of them, but there was actually a couple of countries I'd never heard of. Sadly enough, I consider myself kind of, a pseudo-intellectual saint. At least familiar with contemporary geography. And I was just like, where is that? Is that a country? Is that an island? Is that a place? Did someone make that up? It looks like it's a bunch like I just overturned a Scrabble board or something. It's like, what country is that?
From the kingdom of Tzatziki.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know. But big shout out to all those people on all those continents listening to Ramblin' Rob. I appreciate it, and for spreading the love. Yeah, and to tell everybody about on all these different countries and continents. Tell everybody about Taper Jess too.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. People need to know me around the world.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of getting, we're going to take a little musical break here, refresh your palate before we get into the some more of those great regional and local acts. Got some Bill Kurzenberger, some Evan Ray will be in studio a little bit later, and a couple surprises. Yeah, I'm always anxious to see Evan. Yeah.
I like Evan. He's a good cat. So's Bill Kurzenberger.
Yeah, I really dig Bill. I'm always anxious to try to get him in here at least one time a year. Most of the time, I try to get him in here twice a year because he's that good.
He is.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of that good, we're going to take a little musical break here.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Deb. I thought you were the radon test guys.
The who test guys?
Didn't you see the papers Sunday? The Surgeon General issued another lung cancer warning.
Oh, like the cigarette warning?
Yeah. They're saying we have to get our houses tested for radon.
I don't smell any radon in my house.
That's because radon is an odorless, colorless, tasteless gas that seeps into your house from underground.
Does this story have a happy ending?
Yeah. You'll be a lot happier once you get your house tested.
Learn more. Visit the EPA at epa.gov/radon. That's epa.gov/radon.
Recent increases in smuggling are putting American food sources at risk. People and businesses are smuggling live birds and poultry products to sell online, in specialty groceries or outdoor markets. They may think they are simply catering to their customers' tastes, but what they are really importing is trouble. Importing outside USDA safeguards is not only illegal, it threatens American food production. Smuggled poultry products or smuggled birds can bring in diseases, such as exotic Newcastle disease or avian influenza, bird flu, into the U.S. We need your help to make sure that what is grown and raised here stays safe from foreign pests and disease. If you suspect a business is importing or selling illegal birds or poultry products, call the Agriculture Hotline at 1-800-877-3835. You can make an anonymous report or find out exactly which products are prohibited. America's food supply is too important to let smugglers put it at risk. Report smuggled birds and poultry products.
A message from the United States Department of Agriculture.
So I beg you, kind listener, if you know someone who has some sort of smuggled bird in their home, their business, or even on their very person, turn him in, man. Turn him in. Roll on him. It's dangerous, man. You know what?
No. Tell him to call me. Hit me up on Facebook.
Jesse and I were just discussing how bad was it Newcastle disease, wasn't it?
Newcastle disease?
Yeah.
That sounds.
I know a dude that died from that, man.
That sounds deliciously horrible. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, if you got to go, you might as well go with Newcastle disease.
Yeah, he turned into a tasty avian treat, and then he died. It was horrible. Anyway, we're going to feature our weather report, the little thing we like to let you guys know, what's happening this weekend. If you're going to go out, whether you need an umbrella, a pair of galoshes, coat, or jeans, wear nothing if it's going to be nice like it's going to be this weekend. Really a warm weekend. So the weather report is walk in the sunshine, watch for the bright side, be all the things you're able to be. You've got to listen to the heavens. You've got to try and understand the greatness of their movement is just as small as it is grand. That bit of Velveeta brought to you by Bob Weir. We were just discussing the cheesiness of Bob. I guess that's kind of his appeal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody needs a schlock salesman.
Yeah, right. I mean, actually, he's so schlocky and schmaltzy or whatever you want to say. I mean, when my daughter was younger, you could, play a Monkey and the Engineer, any of these kind of weird little Bobby tunes that he finds and plays. And, yeah, she really dug them. And she probably would have liked that tune, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to get on with some of that Bill Kurzenberger that I promised you guys, and then we're going to follow it up with a little Evan Ray. And this is my favorite Bill tune. I got a lot of favorite tunes, got a lot of favorite Bill tunes, but this is my favorite one. He's played this a couple times in studio, and I really dig it. Genevieve. So it's actually track 7 on mine, so I had to actually go from memory there.
A friend of ours has a daughter named Genevieve.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do I know that Genevieve? I don't think so.
No,
That's
but you know her
name.
mom.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Her mom likes to bring donuts to Stanley's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, good donuts, too.
Yeah.
Yummy, tasty. Actually, I didn't have it. I was too scared. They had a donut with bacon on it.
I don't like the maple flavor they put that with.
Yeah, I don't like the maple flavor.
It's like the fakest maple flavor.
Yeah, but speaking of maple, have you had candied bacon? The wife and I predict it's going to be the next big thing.
Yes, I did. I believe I had that at the John Hartford Memorial Festival this past.
Yeah, that's where I had it. We predict that's probably because Arby's now has their like sugar bacon or something. It's like brown sugar coated bacon on one of their sandwiches or some of it. So, we predict that candied bacon, since bacon, is just huge now. God,
you need a cardiologist and a dentist.
Yeah, you could almost get a casket made of bacon these days. I'm serious. I mean, you can get like everything. Like get your upholstery in your car made out of bacon. I mean, it's crazy. And
bacon mayonnaise.
Everybody,
Terrible.
yeah. Bacon vodka. Yeah.
Vodka should taste like vodka. I don't.
It doesn't taste like anything except fire water.
Exactly, but I just don't get it. I'm having cotton candy flavored vodka. Well, no, you should just have vodka.
Right?
Cotton
Yeah.
candy's just gonna make it taste weird when you throw up later.
Right, and take off your girl panties and drink vodka like a real man.
Exactly.
No cupcake flavored vodka for me.
Out of a jug while you're screaming at the wall because you're out of your mind drunk.
But the harsh reality is, if I probably did a shot of vodka, I'd probably roll over. I haven't done a shot of vodka for a while.
I couldn't tell you last time I drank vodka.
Yeah, it's a good, cheap drink when you're starting out in your younger days. Getting that cheap old Russo or Kamchatka or
Paramount.
All those fine Popov, all those fine vodkas you can find underneath the bottom shelf at most liquor stores. Okay, well, let's quit rambling, play a little music here. We're going to roll in, like I said, to a little Bill Kurzenberger and also some Evan Ray, and then we'll come back here and let you guys know about what's happening up at Grateful Fest.
One thing that puzzles me is the makeup of your audience. It seems to be predominantly young boys.
Well, it's a sexual thing, really. Aside from the identifying that the boys do with us, there's also like a reaction to the female to our music.
They're quite fearful.
Yeah.
That was my theory. They see us on stage with tight trousers. We've got, armadillos in our trousers. I mean, it's really quite frightening, the size.
Yeah.
And they run screaming.
Genevieve twirled into the room and whispered through the air. I turned around and she was gone before I knew that she was there. She had a ticket for a train or a plane that was going anywhere but here. And when I tried to follow her, I watched her disappear. Genevieve, 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 I know all the tricks that you have hiding up your sleeve. Genevieve, 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 I hate to see you walk away, but I love to watch you leave. Now that we've come all this way and reached the city by the bay, all you wanna do is walk away without knowing where you plan to stay. I bet we'd be doing fine if we wouldn't have drank all that wine. And now the damage is done and the blame is mine. Now you got me on the firing line. Genevieve, 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 I know I spilled your secrets, but won't you give me a reprieve? Genevieve, 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 I hate to see you walk away, but I love to watch you leave. And I wonder where you've gone, off to your Avalon. Well, I'd like to come along for how many thousand miles, off to your distant isle. Well, I'd like to stay a while, but you'd only fly away, taunting me a long way. Genevieve, 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 I know I spilled your secrets, but won't you give me a reprieve? Genevieve, 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 I hate to see you walk away, but I love to watch you leave. Genevieve, I know all the tricks that you have hiding up your sleeve. Genevieve, 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 hate to see you walk away, but I love to watch you leave. I hate to see you walk away, but I love to watch you leave.
And I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. You know what I mean?
standing on the corner, a suitcase in my hand. Jackson is cold and Danny's in her vest. Me, I think I'm some kind of rock and roll band. Riding the stones, fair catch it. Those were different times. All the poets, they studied rules of verse. The ladies rolled their oars. Is a banker, Janie is a clerk. Both of them save their monies when they get home from work. Sitting down by the fire, the radio does play. Watch the twins' socials. You can hear Jack say, like to go out dancing, and other people say they gotta work. There's even some evil mothers who are gonna tell you that everything is just us. You know that women never really faint. Villains always blink their eyes. You know children are the only ones who blush, and life is just a time. Everyone who ever had a heart, one turn around and make it. Everyone who played a part, one turn around and hate it. Sweet Jane, sweet Jane,
Our perpetual favorite there, that was Evan Ray doing one of his originals. Before that, Bill Kurzenberger, friend of the show, friend of Jess, friend of Rob's, friend of everyone that likes music in Ohio.
Friend of the show is a friend of ours.
Yeah, and a big kudos to Bill. He was actually selected by Relics Magazine to be on their 50, I believe it's a tribute CD, 50 years of the Grateful Dead. He was actually picked on one of the tracks to go on there, so that's a huge honor. I mean, national recognition, so yeah. Yeah, great.
Relics reaches a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh man, I used to love buying that magazine back in the day. Not so much lately, but say 20 plus years ago. Yeah, when it was mostly about just the Grateful Dead.
Oh
yeah. That was when I bought it. Now not much.
I always bought their competition, Dupree's Diamond News.
Yeah, I like that one too. I always got that at Dead shows for free usually. That one.
Well, yeah, they had like the one-page letter they put out every couple of weeks.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, always filled with all kinds of weird stuff, to say the least. And speaking of weird stuff, we're going to feature two Cincinnati originals here next. Freekbass, who stops in, he'll be in a little bit later on this year. He's got a new album coming out, and he's going to come in and tell us about that, I think, November-ish, I think. So, yeah, always really, he's just, just a real Cincinnati original. It doesn't get more funky than Freekbass. No, I remember seeing him back when he was just a kid. He was just, probably 18, 19 years old playing down at Barrel House Brewery.
Wow.
That long ago.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago.
Yeah, playing down there. He opened up for Skeleton Crew. Yeah. Grateful Dead tribute band out of Dayton. They're no longer together. One of their members passed away, but some of the members still play with Terrapin Moon. And Bill Kurzenberger was in Skeleton Crew there at the end. So, oh, wow, it just comes full circle there. But anyway, here's a little freak bass. And following that, a band I checked out down at Washington Park watching the simulcast of the Grateful Dead 50 shows up in Chicago, the Infinity Project, good friend of Pat. The Infinity Project, good friend of the show. We're going to try to get them in here a little bit later, too. They're kind of original. It's kind of a, I don't even know how to describe it, hippie-hoppy stuff. It's just kind of a, I don't know. It's a weird mix of urbanish, hippie, funk, and it just, well, we're going to find out what it's like real quick. So a little freak bass to set your mind at ease, and then we're going to clear your palate with a little of the Infinity Project, and then when we get back, we're going to play a smoking hot. Yeah, this bad, you need a fire extinguisher or a bucket of sand around. It's an Eyes of the World from 1973, Pittsburgh Civic Center, with special guest Joe Ellis and Martin Fierro.
Gotta love those horns.
Yeah.
God, it's warm, huh? Warm? No. This is a setting for London broil.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
of the most powerful devices known to man. Actually...
Have you ever seen a spleen that large?
No, not since breakfast.
this morning, one eye at a time. I'm with my feet on the floor, that record's high. Well, I woke up to the time, I woke up to the mastermind, the mastermind, the master player. Let me tell you while I hit this,
let me recline and get into the state of mind where I can put the words in my head in between these lines. Speech is so original, mix acoustic and digital, make it sound so wonderful you'd swear it was a miracle. Well, listen close, we're a bit different than most, and different instead of better, cause I don't wanna boast. All the real, from the east coast to the west, with the best, and we've been repping the Midwest.
Well, I woke up to the time, I woke up to the mastermind, the mastermind, the master player. Let me tell you while I hit this.
Well, now I haven't shut my eyes foaming at the past 3 days. The demons run within my soul, the heads they purvey. I've been showing signs of anger, discontent, uncovered in things covered up from my past that no one's ever seen. Memories are sometimes forgotten, left behind. They remind you of the evils and they're rolled up in your mind. Time is the answer, soon it shall pass. Close your eyes and take a breath, a dream it shall pass. Well, my name, James Patrick, a Patrick James. The proof is in the pudding, man, and never in the name. I ain't pulling no hat tricks or dealing the game, but every time I try to help, I seem to take the blame. One must open their ears and close their eyes, become one with themselves and not with their lies. Open their mind and see if you can take the heat, eliminate the bullshit, rhythm in my beats.
I woke up this morning, one night at a time, with my feet on the floor, and I reconcile. Well, I woke up to the time, I woke up to the mastermind, the mastermind, the master player. Let me tell you while I hit this.
Misfortune can find you anywhere. When you least expect it, shit creeps up. Sometimes life's a bitch kicking you in the nuts. You gotta be ready, keeping your hands steady, never letting no one take advantage of you. People are petty. The point that I've been getting, that's been getting away. So just beware what you're doing in your life every day.
I woke up this morning, one night at a time. I put my feet on the floor, I reconcile. Well, I woke up to the time, I woke up to the mastermind, the mastermind, the master player. Let me tell you while I hit this jam.
Cincinnati original there. That was the Infinity Project. Got to check those guys out over the July 4th weekend down in Washington Park. They got a new lineup, a little different. That was a demo from a couple years ago when they were in. So they sound a little different now, but you get the gist of it. Good stuff there from the Infinity Project. Did you like that one, Jess?
I liked that one. However, I was surprised because it ended. I mean, they are called the Infinity Project, you know. I expected it to keep going and going.
Oh, well, we can't have everything. Well, speaking of having everything, we're about running out of time. I know we've got the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in here, and they, like so many things here at WAF have everything that you need. That's right. They've got fun. They've got music. They sing. They dance. They do all kinds of entertaining things that you wish you had a podcast to actually see, or a webcast, I guess, isn't it?
The dancing comes over so well on the radio.
I know it does, but
you
yeah,
can just
it's
tell,
always,
you know, the wild arms waving around and the karate kicks that they're doing during songs. It's a hell of a show. I recommend you.
Yeah,
Stay
Judge
tuned.
Louie actually has a David Lee Roth thing down. He can kick over his head and pop that balloon like the dude from the Menus. Remember that band? The Menus, a local band. I think he could still do that. I don't know. He's probably 50-plus years old. If he can still kick over his head and pop a balloon, yeah. Knock himself out, probably. Probably throw his back out doing it. Well, you guys are listening to Ramblin' Rob on the greatest story ever told. And a big shout-out to everybody up at Nelson Ledges Quarry Park. Thanks again for listening and supporting WAF and Ramblin' Rob and Tabor Jess. Hope you enjoyed the show. We do have one more tune we're going to play here real quick, and then we're going to roll out... let's see, we got a little Grateful Dead going on, and then before that, I guess we're going to hit this Adam's Ale tune here, which...
another Grateful Fest act.
Yeah, another really good Grateful Fest act, actually. So we're going to check them out real quick here, and then roll out with a little Grateful Dead. Stick around for the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and big shout out to everybody. Thanks again for listening. Tabor Jess, thanks again for joining me.
Thanks again for having me.
And we'll be here next week. Same bat station. Same bat time, same bat something, same bat day. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy this Adam's Ale, and then enjoy this trippy Grateful Dead. Like I said, it's hot. Get your fire extinguishers, people.
I like the way the sun feels in my eye. Yes, I do. Because it reminds me of looking at you. I'm blinded by the light you emanate. You radiate. Keep me warm and I'm within your view. And it should come as no surprise that I like to get high. Just so I could be up there with you. Dancing in your heavenly light. It feels so right. Days like today prove that it couldn't be wrong. Ooh, couldn't be wrong, mama. No, 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 no. Ooh, so I'm singing this song. I need you to know I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful for the things you do. Don't know what I would do without you. My heart sings in harmony for you. I'm feeling high on life. I'm on top of the world. The sky is blue and the birds are singing. But when I'm feeling down sometimes, I just change my mind. Because life is too short, but there's still plenty of time to do all the things I always wanted to do. Make all the dreams come true. And each and every one of them
little Adam's Ale there for you. Let's roll out of here with a little Eyes of the World. What do you say, Jess?
I think that sounds like a fantastic idea.
All right, love you guys. You guys can check us out next Thursday.
Love you guys too. Me, Paper Jess, Ramblin' Rob.
See everybody this weekend. Save a spot by the beach for me.
With love.
way, but I'll do. Sometimes we live in your country, visit your home. Sometimes we ride on your horses. Sometimes we walk alone. Sometimes the songs that we hear are the songs of home. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. The heart has its teachers, its homeland, and thoughts of its own. Wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, its songs of its own.